Learning to speak English fluently takes time and practice, but anyone can do it. This video will give you simple steps to follow. By practicing regularly and staying motivated, you can speak English more confidently and naturally. Let's get started. 1. Start with the basics. Before you jump into speaking full sentences, it's important to build a strong foundation. The basics of English include alphabet. Learn to recognize and pronounce each letter in the English alphabet. This is important because knowing the sounds of letters will help you when you learn new words. Simple words and phrases. Start with common words and phrases used in everyday conversations. For example, greetings like hello, good morning, how are you, and goodbye are easy and useful. Pronunciation. Listen to how native speakers say words. You can find videos online to help with this. Try to repeat the sounds as closely as possible. Don't worry if it's not perfect at first. 2. Practice speaking every day. To become fluent, you need to practice speaking every day. The more you speak, the better you will get. Here are some easy ways to practice. Speak aloud. Read books, articles, or even your favorite stories out loud. This helps you get used to the sounds of English and builds your confidence. Talk to yourself. It might sound strange, but talking to yourself is a great way to practice. You can describe what you're doing, express your thoughts, or even repeat phrases you've learned. Use language apps. There are many apps that can help you practice speaking. Some apps even have speaking exercises where you can listen to a sentence and repeat it. This is great for improving your pronunciation. 3. Listen and imitate native speakers. One of the best ways to speak English fluently is to listen to native speakers. This helps you understand how words are pronounced and how sentences flow naturally. Here's how to do it. Watch movies and TV shows. Choose movies or TV shows in English. Start with subtitles in your native language, then change them to English subtitles as you improve. This will help you understand how words are used in different situations. Listen to podcasts or songs. There are many podcasts and songs in English that are fun and easy to understand. Choose a topic that interests you and try to follow along. The more you listen, the more you'll understand. Repeat what you hear. After listening to something in English, try to repeat what you heard. This will help you get the pronunciation and rhythm of the language. 4. Learn vocabulary and phrases. To speak fluently, you need to know a lot of words and phrases, but don't try to learn everything at once. Focus on learning words and phrases that are most useful for you. Learn common words. Start by learning common words used in everyday conversations, such as names of things around you, house, food, car, and verbs, eat, go, run. Learn phrases, not just words. When you learn new words, try to learn them in phrases. For example, instead of just learning the word book, learn the phrase read a book or borrow a book. This helps you speak in full sentences. Use flashcards. You can use flashcards to help you remember new words and phrases. Write the word on one side and the meaning or translation on the other. Review these flashcards every day to keep the words fresh in your mind. 5. Practice speaking with others. The best way to improve your speaking skills is by talking to other people. Here are some ways to practice speaking with others. Find a language partner. Try to find someone who is also learning English or even a native speaker and practice with them. You can speak online through video calls or meet in person if possible. Practice asking and answering questions, telling stories, or discussing different topics. Join English groups. Many communities and online platforms have English learning groups. Joining these groups gives you the chance to speak with others and share your experiences. Attend English classes. If you can, attend English classes or conversation clubs. Being in a group will help you practice speaking in different situations and get feedback from others. 6. Improve your listening skills. To speak fluently, you need to understand what others are saying. This is where listening practice becomes important. Try these tips to improve your listening skills. Listen actively. When you listen to English, pay close attention to how the speakers form sentences and use expressions. Try to understand not only the words, but also the meaning behind them. Watch and listen at the same time. Watching English videos with subtitles can help you connect the words you hear with the words you see written. This will help you remember vocabulary and improve your understanding. Practice with different accents. English is spoken in many different accents around the world. Try listening to speakers with different accents so you can understand the language no matter how it's spoken. 7. Learn to think in English. A key part of speaking fluently is thinking in English. This means that instead of translating from your native language into English, you try to understand and speak in English directly. Here's how you can do it. Start small. At first, it might be hard to think in English, so start with simple thoughts. For example, when you look at something, try to think about it in English. This is a book, or I am hungry. Use English for everyday activities. When you're doing everyday tasks like cooking or cleaning, try to think in English. For example, when you're washing dishes, you can think, I am washing the dishes. Practice conversations in your mind. Imagine a conversation with someone in English. Think about the questions you might ask and how you would answer. This helps you get comfortable with the language. 8. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Making mistakes is part of the learning process, so don't be afraid to speak, even if you're not perfect. Everyone makes mistakes when learning a new language, and the more mistakes you make, the more you learn. Practice without worrying. It's okay if your grammar or pronunciation isn't perfect. Just focus on communicating clearly. Over time, you'll improve. Ask for help. If you're unsure about something, ask a teacher, language partner, or friend. Don't be afraid to get feedback and learn from your mistakes. Celebrate small wins. Each time you successfully use a new word or phrase, celebrate it. These small wins add up to big progress. 9. Set realistic goals. It's important to set goals for your language learning. This keeps you motivated and focused. Here's how to set achievable goals. Set short-term goals. For example, you might set a goal to learn 10 new words each week or practice speaking for 15 minutes every day. Track your progress. Keep a journal or use an app to track your progress. Write down the new words and phrases you've learned and review them regularly. Reward yourself. When you reach a goal, reward yourself. This will keep you motivated to keep learning and practicing. 10. Stay consistent and patient. Becoming fluent in English takes time and it won't happen overnight. But if you practice regularly and stay patient, you will improve. Consistency is the key to success. Practice every day. Try to practice every day, even if it's just for 10 or 15 minutes. Consistent practice will help you improve faster. Be patient. Don't expect to be fluent immediately. Language learning is a journey, and every step you take brings you closer to your goal. Conclusion: improving your English speaking skills and becoming fluent is a step-by-step process. By practicing regularly, listening to native speakers, learning new words, speaking with others, and being patient with yourself, you'll see progress over time. Remember, everyone learns at their own pace, so stay motivated, keep practicing, and you will speak English fluently.